Start by giving all honors and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you brothers that's pushing this gospel, this good news of truth and sincerity. So the title of this video is going to be the modern day woman is going to be left behind. Okay, Isaiah chapter 4 verse 1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear out our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. So it says, in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man. Now, that 7 women is referring to many, many women, a lot of women, women in abundance. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of women seeking for a man in that day. They're going to be looking for a man, especially a man in the Lord, okay? A man that can protect them. They're going to be looking for that protection because they're going to be the ones that's going to be provided for their damn selves. Ain't nobody going to be providing for them but themselves. The only thing they're going to be worried about is that protection. And who's going to be able to give them that protection? The men of the Lord. Now, only just because a man of the Lord is going to give those, are capable of giving those particular women of that that this prophecy applies to, that protection, that don't guarantee that they're gonna get it. 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna get it. The only way you're gonna get it is if you're of the elect. If you're one of the 1/3 women that has been elected by the Heavenly Father and the Son to be saved, you're gonna be the one that gets chosen. Okay. Other than that, you're gonna get the cold shoulder and you're gonna get left behind. You know, there's a saying that goes, these hoes is for the streets. Well, these hoes is gonna be all over the streets, dead. You know, with their ass hang high, with their ass hung high. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hanging up because you know these mercenary troops and these guys coming from these different countries, these Russians, these Pakistanians. You know what I'm saying? They armed. You know what I'm saying? They armed and they're equipped in war. Okay, that's all they eat, sleep, and shit, killing and murdering. And guess what? They're gonna come over here and they're gonna get a piece of you hoes that's advertising yourselves out here on Instagram, on these social media accounts, out in public. You know what I'm saying? Just being straight up whores. Okay? Advertising your body. What you're doing is you're advertising for those guys that's gonna be taking your goods in that day to come. Okay? And you're gonna be looking for real men. You're gonna be looking for real men to protect you. And if you are fortunate enough, if you are fortunate enough to find one, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get rejected. Okay, even if you're more than willing to take care of yourselves, even though you're gonna provide for yourself, that don't matter. What matters is if you can even find us. That's the first step. But let me move on. Second Esdras, what is this? Second Esdras chapter 16, verse 33. Excuse me. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. The daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. So the virgins are referring to the maidens, the young, aka the young women. You know what I'm saying? You're 18 and below. Not literally. I'm just trying to give some type of some point of reference to where I'm trying to draw a picture in your head. Okay, so this is referring to young women. Okay, very young women. And typically, younger women are more likely to be virgins, to not be ran through. Okay, having no bridegroom. So they're gonna be looking, having no bridegrooms. They're gonna mourn having no bridegrooms, meaning that they're gonna be looking for a man in that day. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna really desire a man in that day, a real man. Okay. The woman shall mourn having no husbands. Okay. And having no bridegrooms, just to uh get more into this, this is spiritually talking about them not being married unto, let's say, a husband, a man. Okay. This is a spiritual way of saying that they're gonna be looking for a man. Okay. The young women, the women shall mourn having no husbands. Okay. They're gonna be seeking a husband. They're gonna be seeking a real man. Okay. They're gonna be seeking for that protection. Okay. That's what it's all about. It's about that protection because you got a lot of men that that are just selling wolf tickets. They're not really about it. Right now, these women just want dudes that look bad, that look tough. You know what I'm saying? They want those gangbangers, those drug dealers. They want dudes with a bunch of bullet holes in them. Okay, but those guys are just selling wolf tickets. All right, they're not the real deal. They ain't gonna be able to protect you when the shit hit the fan. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be the ones that either kill you or they're gonna get killed by real men. Okay, and guess what? A lot of those guys that's coming from these different countries, they're very pristine in combat. Okay, they know how to kill, they know how to hunt, and they damn sure know how to fight too. All right, a lot of these guys in the Western society don't know how to do any one of those things, especially fight. They can't fight, they can't kill. Okay, they're not trained in combat. All right, but that's gonna be known in that day. When shit hits the fan, everything's gonna come to light and everybody's gonna be seen for who they are. There ain't gonna be no fake personas. But getting back to the subject, the virgins shall mourn having no bridegrooms. The young women shall desire a husband in that day, in the day of Jacob's trouble. The women shall mourn having no husband. These are your average day women, your grown women, your grown women. 18 and above. Like I said, I'm just giving reference points, not literally 18 and above. I'm just giving reference points. Okay? Women shall mourn having no husbands, meaning they're gonna desire that protection. They're gonna desire a man in that day that's gonna be more than qualified, more than capable, not qualified. Let me rephrase that. More than capable, because we ain't qualified to no damn body. I ain't no man in that day is gonna be qualified. There ain't no man is gonna be checking off no boxes for no women. All right, they're gonna be more than capable of protecting the women in that day. Those real men, and those are the women. Those are who the women was gonna be looking for in that day. All right, their daughters shall mourn having no helpers. Okay, so the daughters shall mourn having no helpers. All right, same thing. In the wars, shall their bridegrooms be destroyed. The bridegrooms are referring to the men. You know what I'm saying? Your boyfriends, your husbands. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna die. They're gonna get killed. Probably in the draft, they're gonna get killed. They're probably gonna get drafted. They're gonna die in the draft. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna die on the battlefield, the actual battlefield, where tanks is rolling and bombs and artillery strikes is flying. They're gonna die there, or they're gonna get shot and killed during the Civil War, or they're gonna get eaten. You know, any off shit. I mean, Uh, there's a bunch of ways people can get killed. I'm just naming a few, and that's what's gonna happen to these bridegrooms. The bridegrooms being the men. All right, and their husbands shall perish, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Hear now these things, understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Okay? So hear now these things, understand them, ye servants of the Lord. So you better take heed, you better listen. You know what I'm saying? And you better understand, you better have that understanding. And this is referring to the servants. Lord willing, I'll be of the elect. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, I'll be one of those men. The true servants of Yahweh Bashim El Shah. Lord willing, I'll be of them. All right. Hear now these things, understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Behold, the word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the powers of whom the Lord spoke. So you better believe this. Don't doubt. You know what I'm saying? Have faith. Don't lose faith, because faith is going to be the very thing that gets you saved. Okay? Not just works, but faith as well. Faith is going to be the crucial thing that's going to be your salvation, your way to salvation. Okay? Getting beamed up in those ships. You know what I'm saying? That's a way, that's faith being, meaning having trust. You know, believing in the Lord, trusting the Lord that He's gonna save you, because the Lord is only gonna save those who 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 trusts Him. Okay, so it says, "Behold, the plagues draw near; they draw nigh, and are not made slack." So they're not gonna tarry. These plagues are right around the corner, and they're not gonna slow down. They ain't waiting for nobody. They coming like a storm. Okay, and it's gonna come, and it's gonna come hard. It's gonna come unexpected. You know, because right now everybody's living in mirth. We got a lot of majority of our people of the nation of Israel, these niggas, spicks, okay? They're living in mirth. You know what I'm saying? They're enjoying themselves, they're enjoying eating their doodle sandwiches and messing messing with other men's women sleeping around, they're enjoying themselves, living in filth. Okay, and which that's fine. But like I said, those plagues is going to hit unexpectedly. It says that the Lord comes as a thief in the night. Okay, the Lord does come in a thief in the night, because He's going to come when people least suspect it. And guess what? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Okay, so it's going to be a very dark day when Jacob's trouble hits, and people ain't going to know what's going on. See, the truth is ignorance is not bliss. Like people like to say that ignorance is bliss, meaning that what you don't know can't hurt you. The truth of the matter is, what you don't know will hurt you. Okay, ignorance is not bliss. What you don't know will hurt you. Okay, our people is destroyed for a lack of knowledge. That's a scripture right there that cuts that. Okay, that cuts that whole ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is not bliss. Our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of our times, of thy times. Okay? Within Jacob's trouble, knowledge and wisdom, the stuff that we've learned over the years, and the practice, and the of and the examples of us sharpening our swords would involve us getting into these scriptures, studying over the years. Is going to eventually show. It's going to manifest itself in that day of temptation. Okay, we're gonna be on the testing ground, applying everything that we've learned and everything that we've practiced. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna have that spiritual sword that we've been sharpening. Lord willing, I be one of those men. But these other people is gonna get caught off guard. They're not gonna know what to do. They're gonna be looking for the prophets, and guess what? The prophets ain't gonna be nowhere to be found. All right, our mouths is gonna be shut, meaning that we ain't gonna be on the street corners pushing this word no more. Okay, when all hell breaks loose, when all hell breaks loose, everybody's for them damn selves. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna say shalom.